Did you know that having a cat could be saving your life? Having a feline friend around the house may come with some perks that you didn't realize. From lowering your blood pressure to keeping you active and even saving your life. Here are a few reasons why cats are the best. No. 1. They lower your blood pressure. For all of you cat lovers out there, we have some great news to share. Your beloved cat may be helping keep your blood pressure under control. A recent study found that if you own a cat, you are more likely to have healthier blood pressure levels than those who don't have any pets at home. The American Heart Association even conducted a study looking into the relationship between pet ownership and heart disease. And what they found was very surprising. People who owned pets like cats and dogs had a 30% lower risk of heart disease or a subsequent stroke. If you don't have a cat, perhaps it's time to consider adopting one. The research shows that owning a cat can be good for your overall health. Number 2. They keep you active. It turns out that having a cat may help you stay active. If you are a cat owner, you already know how much energy these little creatures have. They love to run, jump and climb, and they want you to join in on the fun. A study published in the Journal of Pet and Companion Animal Health found that dog and cat owners were more likely to get regular exercise than non-pet owners. Cat owners were less likely to be inactive than dog owners, but both were more active than those without pets. There are a lot of benefits to owning a cat, and staying active is just one of them. No. 3. They reduce stress. As we all know, stress is not good for our overall health. In fact, chronic stress has been linked to many different health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes. That's why it's important to find healthy ways to manage stress in your life. One way to reduce stress is by spending time with your cat. A study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine found that simply petting a cat can lower levels of cortisol, a hormone associated with stress. Another study found that interacting with a cat can increase levels of serotonin and dopamine, which are feel-good hormones. So next time you're feeling stressed, take a break to pet your cat. You may be able to lower your stress levels and feel better overall. 4. They decrease allergies. We know this may sound counterintuitive, but it's true. Exposure to cats at a young age has been shown to decrease the risk of developing allergies later in life. This is known as the hygiene hypothesis, and it states that exposure to dirt, germs, and even allergens at a young age can help boost the immune system and decrease the risk of developing allergies. One study found that children who grew up with cats were less likely to develop allergies to cats than those who didn't grow up with cats. So if you're thinking about getting a cat, it could be a great way to protect your health in the long run. Just be sure to introduce them to your cat slowly and carefully. No. 5. They improve your mood. We all know that cats can be a little bit of a mood, but they can also be a great source of happiness in our lives. A study published in the Journal of Emotional and Social Psychology found that interacting with a cat can improve your mood and reduce feelings of loneliness. The study participants were asked to rate their moods before and after interacting with a cat, and the results showed a significant improvement in mood after just 10 minutes of playtime with a cat. So if you're feeling down, spend some time with your cat. They may just be the pick-me-up you need. Number 6. They keep you warm. If you're looking for a way to stay warm this winter, look no further than your cat. Cats are excellent at finding the warmest spot in any room, and they're not afraid to take up space. In fact, cats typically like to curl up in small, tight spaces because it makes them feel safe and secure. So if you're feeling cold, head over to your cat's favorite spot and snuggle up. You'll be warm in no time. Plus, you'll be bonding with your cat while you're at it. 7. They give you purpose. When you have a cat, you have to take care of their needs, whether it's feeding them, grooming them, or providing enrichment. All of these things give you a sense of responsibility and purpose. This is especially important if you live alone or don't have many close friends and family members nearby. Having a cat can give you something to look forward to each day and make you feel like you need it. So if you're feeling lost or like you don't have a purpose in life, adopt a cat. They may just be the motivation you need to get through each day. Number 8. They increase your chances of survival. Now this may sound unbelievable, but it's true. Studies have found that people who own cats are more likely to survive a heart attack. One study published in the journal Current Cardiology Reviews found that cat owners were 40% less likely to die from a heart attack than non-cat owners. Another study found that cat owners had lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol, which may contribute to their increased odds of survival. So if you don't have a cat, maybe it's time to consider adopting one. Not only will you be giving a loving home to an animal in need, but you'll also be increasing your chances of survival. 9. They're hypoallergenic. Contrary to popular belief, cats are not all hypoallergenic. In fact, most cats produce a protein called FeLD1, which is the main allergen that causes reactions in people with cat allergies. However, there are some breeds of cats that produce less of this protein, making them a better choice for people with allergies. One of the most popular hypoallergenic cat breeds is the Siberian. Siberians produce about half the amount of FeLD1 as other cats, making them a great option for people with mild allergies. Another hypoallergenic breed is the Balinese. These cats have long, silky hair, but they don't shed much, which means less allergens in the house. They also produce less FeLD1 than most cats, so if you're looking for a cat that won't trigger your allergies, be sure to check out these breeds. 10. They're low maintenance. We know that cats are often considered to be more low maintenance than dogs, but they really are. Unlike dogs, cats don't need to be walked, so you won't have to worry about getting them out of the house in the middle of the night. They also groom themselves, so you won't have to spend time brushing them. This doesn't mean that cats don't need any grooming, though their nails will still need to be trimmed regularly, and they may need help with shedding during certain times of the year. But overall, cats are pretty low-maintenance pets. This makes them a great choice for people who are busy or don't have a lot of experience with pets. With a cat, you won't have to worry about them barking or making a mess when you're not home. They're relatively quiet and independent animals, which makes them perfect for apartment living. So if you're looking for a low-maintenance pet, look no further than your local animal shelter. With so many amazing benefits, it's no wonder why cats are considered to be the best pets. From their ability to lower your blood pressure to their hypoallergenic qualities, cats have a lot to offer potential owners. So if you've been thinking about adopting a cat, now is the time. Not only will you be giving a loving home to an animal in need, but you'll also be reaping the many benefits that come with owning a cat. Thank you for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a thing or two about the amazing benefits of owning a cat. If you have any stories of your own to share about how cats have improved your life, we would love to hear from you in the comments below. Until next time, happy purring.